Hi, today I'm going to show you how to put together the Hexagon candy box SVG file from Simply Crafty SVGs. So I'm just showing you the pieces there. That was the inserts, and this is the lid, and there's a box. So we're going to put together the lid first, but we want to put on the panels first. So the first thing we're going to do is add you don't need to use it, but here's the optional acetate for the window. What I want to hazard you is I put too much glue there. Do not put too much glue. Just put a fine bit of glue around the edge. Otherwise, it'll leak into the window, which it did, and I had a little glue on my window. It's not easy to get it off the acetate, so just warning you of that. Then I'm going to fold the box on the score lines, and the reason I'm doing that right now is it'll help me place the panels. But see, I had a little bit too much glue. And then what we'll do is glue on the panels to the lid. So just put a little bit of glue on each panel and just center them. So each one will center, you'll see it, just kind of center it in the space. And then just continue to do that. We'll do that with all 6 panels. See, 2 of them have a little thumb hole out to be able to get the lid off easily. Make sure you put it on the correct orientation. And if you do like these projects like this, I would appreciate a like on this video or subscribe. I mean, either or. It helps me a lot, and I appreciate it a whole lot. So for this box, you could use it for I have it listed as a candy box, but you could use it for cookies or little gifts too. So there is really it's optional to fold it first. It just makes it easier to place the panels for me. And the key for boxes going together well is a really good fold. So fold them well, and it'll be easier to put together your 3D items such as boxes. I had just opened up this glue bottle, and it was a little bit free-flowing than I wanted it. So my hand had to be I've been going between a fine tip applicator and that. So I have to squeeze a little bit less with the big bottle of Scotch Quick Dry. So now we're going to place these 2 pieces together to get ready to assemble the box. We have a square version of this, which is easier to put together. This is just if you want a different look. So go ahead and line up that edge to the tab fold. And then we'll flip it over and glue the other side to the other tab. It's nice because you can just do it flat and it'll line up. Just make sure it lines up. Sometimes it's off a little bit on the top or bottom. Make sure it's good and dry before you go on to the next step. We're going to glue the top portion to the tabs on top. We're just going to line up that top edge. So it takes a little work because it's a little bit bigger, and you just kind of want to rub it or line it up, hold your hand against the panel as you apply pressure inside the box. And just make sure those tabs are all flipped in so they don't cause you some pain. And then I can usually flip it over once you get them stuck in place to apply additional pressure. I just I was going to switch glue bottles here to my fine tip applicator, so I can reach in easily. Sorry about that glare with that acetate. I did glue on my acetate, so that's what you see on top of that. It doesn't stop me from showing you how to put it together though. And you can only really see it really well when the light's hitting in. So you can just see I just continue to glue those tabs, that top panel to the tabs. You just want to do it carefully, making sure it lines up to the edge of the actual sides. And there it is. There's the lid all ready to go. So now we're doing we don't have any panels for the box, but you want to fold it really well on the score lines. And this box I'm using, I would say 80 pounds or more. This is an 80-pound textured cardstock from American Crafts, which is my preferred cardstock for my 3D projects and boxes. I do use some heavier duty cardstock for like 110. Sometimes I've used several brands like Basil and Nina. If I'm doing print and cut, I like to use Nina copy paper. So we're going to put these together just like we did the lid, at least the side tabs. And then the only difference here is that the lid is going to be the same thing, but we're going to do it slightly different when we glue this. If you want it, you can glue it the same way you did the lid, but here's a slightly easier way to do this if you don't care the tabs are showing on the bottom. I kind of get out of view here, but really what I'm doing is pulling the tabs up and kind of out so I can put the panel underneath the tabs, as you can see from just what you can see right now. Then I'm going to add glue to the inside of it rather than the top. There we go. So add a glue to all of those. I'm going to just flip them down lightly and then flip it over and apply pressure, just making sure that those edge of the panels match up with the tab folds. And I'm kind of pushing in, making sure, and applying pressure against the tabs. If it's just a little gift box, I don't mind doing that, but if you don't want to see them, you can put them on the inside just like the lid. And then that just slides over there. And then we have the inserts. So I'm going to show you how to put together one of the inserts. You need two to fit them in there, but these are optional. So you want to fold it first, and then these are two tabs that are going to go on the bottom of the box. So you're going to fold it in to line up that edge with the tab fold. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Fold it in and then apply pressure. So you won't see these tabs because they'll be underneath. And these are solely if you want to put two different kinds of candy or something to that effect inside the box. They're just separators. It just separates the box in two. And you can see you glue those last two tabs. And then that creates the insert. So I only showed you how to put together one, but the other goes together the same way. And then they fit into the box side by side. So you can see here's the second one made. You can slide that in, or you use the box with or without the inserts, and then add the lid. And that's it. And then any additional embellishments. Thanks for watching.